Before undertaking any work demonstrated in our videos, please check out the disclaimer on our website. Where possible, we've also included a link to the disclaimer in the video description.
Today we're going to be looking at air can maintenance of Fox air-sprung shocks, so that's all the Float series and CTD series shocks. First, we start off with a shock off your bike. That makes it a lot easier for you. Tools that we've got today are a pick. Incidentally, this pick will be better if it's not too sharp. You don't want to go damaging any air sealing surfaces within your shock. A spring insertion device, a high pressure shock pump. An Allen key, which I use to depress the valve core. Scissors, grease, and an air spring service kit available off our website. So, first job, remove your valve cap, screw on your spring inserter and check your pressure. Make a note of it, so once you're finished you can put it straight back to how it was when you started. Using a cloth to stop any oil or debris flying out, remove the air pressure. We use lint free here, which is important so as not to damage any of the surfaces of the shock. So I've released the air pressure and I'm unscrewing the air canister, which then pulls straight off at the pop. If you've been using your shock and have noticed that travel has gotten progressively shorter with use and you're putting air pressure in it to try and get it to extend and it's not, chances are either this seal's tired out or the inside surface of the canister is damaged. This means a small amount of air is transferring from the positive chamber to behind the main piston. If this is the case, you need to go really carefully when removing the can, as once unscrewed it can come off with a big old pop. Now I'll just carefully inspect this surface, make sure it's all good, and using the cloth clean all the dirt out of the can and check it over for damage. Next, prise out your air seals using your blunted pick. Don't want to go scuffing anything. You get the glide rings in the service kit, so while you're here you may as well take those out. Give the webbing within the can, where the seals and glide rings sit, a good clean. This webbing is quite thin and fragile, so you need to be really careful with the volume of lubricating oils you put into the can when reassembling. If there's too much on the back side of the main air piston, it can cause this webbing to fail and you're going to have to replace your can when all you were trying to do was look after the poor thing. Carefully remove the glide ring and seal from the main piston with your blunted pick. Open up your new service kit carefully. This is available off our website of course, and fit the new glide rings and main seal. Just use your fingers for this, it should go on nice and easy. You don't want to go putting any nicks in any seals or damage any surfaces. Get your pot of grease. We use RSP here, but there are plenty of other suspension specific ones available. Look around for something not too viscous, nice and slippery. You can use a paintbrush like this to apply it easily, but it's also fine to use your finger if you don't have one to hand. Just a little bit, don't want to go crazy with it. Next, refit the seals in your air can as they came out, and again with your fingers is fine. Glide ring, main air seal, foam ring, scraper seal. Again, just a little bit of grease. If you apply too much in here, then the air spring isn't going to work as it should. There's a little port just here which transfers a little bit of air between the main chamber and the backside of the main piston. If there's too much grease, that little port will get blocked up and stop the air transfer and proper operation of your shock. You get a little 5cc sachet of float fluid in your service kit. Again, open this carefully. I tend to use around a third of a sachet in there and just a little blimmet on the back side of the piston. See that? I've got half a sachet left which I can save for future work. Carefully slide the can back over the shock now. This bit's going to be hard to show you because I need to twist and pull down. Do it up to about half a grunt. If you can see the nitro port here and your graphics are upside down or not lined up, no worries, you can just rotate it like this. It's okay, it won't do any damage. You don't have to call this up or send it back in or anything. Finally, reattach your spring inserter and inflate to the pressure you've noted down. Valve cap back on, put the shock back on your bike and you're good to go.